Hello and welcome back to another Dream Team video. Today I am going to meet Tom and then we're going to go to London to get Tom's BMW remapped. He's just come out of the blue, he wants to get it mapped, so he's found someone that reckons he can get about 230, 240 brake out of it. I think it's 160 standard. So we'll go over there, so I'll run to Tom and then we'll take Tom's up, see how we get on, we'll do a few maps, bits and pieces, see what he does. I think he's going to do gearbox, engine, a couple other bits and pieces he's going to do. I'm just going to Tom's TT, which still isn't fixed, so there will be more updates on the TT when we get my ramps in so we can get it fixed. Where his OBD port, I'm hoping the keys are in it because I can't find the keys at home, so either Tom's taking the keys with him. Locked. Right, I'll have a quick look. Bear with me, I'm going to see if I can find it because we need, you can see in there, right in the centre is Tom's little OBD port and it tells us what power is running, so I want to put that in obviously on the way up, see what results we get, and then we'll do it on the way back, and then we will roll and road it. Once that's done, we'll take the Evo, the TT and the BM on a rolling road and see how we get on with them, but we've got to find a special one because they're both forward drive, so you can't use a standard one. So bear with me, I'll be back to try and find the keys. I'm back, I did find the keys, but I've got two spare Discovery keys and they were all just looking the same, so luckily I double checked. Are we going to scrape? No, we're not going to scrape. So, at the main gate, it was meant to be electric, but it ain't been electric for the last about 8 years, so got to get my fat ass out and do it, so let's go. Right, we are en route. We have got the little OBD scanner set up, which we're in the TT. So obviously we've got brake horsepower on the first one, Newton meters torque, then we have got there, we have got, what was that one, average temperature, engine load, and then air mass flow sensor. Obviously Tom's got torques and horsepower, they come factory obviously from BMW, but we're just going to see if it's telling port pies or not, just so we'll do a few bits of pulls and bits and pieces in a bit if it dries up hopefully, and then we can work out what the difference is and what that's saying after he's done it. Right guys, there's no one behind us, so we are just going to do a quick test. We are at 40 miles an hour and we're going to see, we'll go to 70 and see how long it takes. Ready Tom? 3, 2, 1, go. Went. Yep. So we got 7.75. What the talking was, but we'll play it back and we'll see what the talk different was, and then we'll go again on the way back once we've got more power. See if we can beat it. We should be able to smash that, but we will see. We're going to stop for a coffee because I need a coffee. The sun is now out, rain has stopped. It looks like it's heading back more home way. But yeah, we're good. We're cruising. No drama so far. Yes, that's what we like to see. Peoples, we're now at our destination. We're here with Jay, we're in Dagenham, and he's going to get some more ponies out of this bad boy. So he's just connected everything all up. What's going on? What are you doing now then, boy?
Now we're going to read the original file from the ECU.
Okay.
So, and then once we read the original file, inside the original file we have all the key data that needs tuning. So we offer in-house file tuning. So we're going to go into the software, we're going to go to the boost tables, the fueling tables, the torque tables, and the injection timing tables. We're going to request more from it in order to get more power out of it. So that's pretty much how tuning works.
Beautiful.
So I'll show you slightly more stuff once I open the files.
Yeah, that's nice. We'll let you open it up and then we'll get going. Guys, we're now back. Meantime, we're going to calf quickly around the corner, bit of grub, ain't too bad. So we're just back here now and see how Jay's getting on with the tuning.
So this is what your file looks like when we open it up. So we read it from your ECU, and this is your original file. So this file contains all the data that controls your engine, like at certain RPM, certain amount of torque request, certain amount of fuel request, certain amount of boost request. So for example, this is one of the tables that controls your torque limiters. So this is one of the torque limiter tables. Then there's loads more that I will show you. So we've got to scroll through the map to find the other maps or the other tables that we need to tune. And next thing we're going to look for is basically the, we call it the driver wish table. It's basically the torque request table. So on that table we request how much torque we want from the engine.
You have got an Instagram, yeah, Jay?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. We'll stick that in there, obviously, so if you want to learn more about that, I'm sure he can drop some videos and bits and pieces on his Instagram to learn more about the tuning side of things. We're just more worried about more ponies, really, Tom, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. More ponies, more fun.
That's the one.
So these are the start of injection maps. We call them S or I maps. So these maps Basically, these map pretty much control the injectors at what degrees of timing they should fire before it reaches top dead center. So we advance it slightly so we can get the injection earlier, and we can get more fuel in there, more fuel, more air, more power. So this is your
Right, so Jay's going to now show us how you calibrate the sports display, which is already obviously in the BM. Go for it, boy.
So this is basically, these are your stock numbers: 160 horsepower and 400 newton meters. So these data are what controls the sports display numbers, and they're in multiple of 8. So originally there will be 20. Original there will be 20, so 20 times 8 is 160. That will be for the power.
Okay.
And this would be for the torque. So originally there will be 50. So 50 times 8 is 400 newton meters. So that's 400 newton meters there. So now obviously we wanna, the next number we could have is basically 60. So now we get torque going up to about 480, and we make that power to about 240 by changing it to 30. So now 30 times 8, 240 for the horsepower, and 60 times 8, 480 newton meters for the torque. So now we see the sports display calibrated once it's done, once I've uploaded the file.
And as easy as that is, guys, he hasn't been here for about 45 minutes trying to sort it all out. He's just done it, flicking the fingers, and it was done, wasn't it, Joe?
That's it.
Right, we're now going to give her a go, see what she feels like. Joe's in front of Tom. I can't see the needles. So we've got just shy of 180 horsepower, and it was about 370 torque then. We'll go back to see if we go a little bit more. But she's definitely got more power, 100%. More would be better, though, wouldn't it? We'll get a bit more out of it. So we'll look back and see how we get on now.
Did about 410, 20 newton meters.
Oh yeah, let's pick the torque right up. Yeah, let's drop it. That's over. Torque's now over 400.
I'm not sure why. I'm requesting so much more than normally I would on these.
Yeah. So guys, we're back after the third run. It's making about 180, 185 horsepower, and I'm making a decent 420 torque. So we've had about 110 torques, but only about 30 horsepower. But it's a lot responsive. It's pulling well, so I think that's all we can get out of it. If not, unless we go really mad and start doing turbos and bits and pieces, but I don't think that's the goal. It was just a little bit more power would be nice, and then we can go from there. But maybe Jay, see if we can get a cold start on his 335i, so then we know what they sound like for if Tom gets one. A second, Jay, just give us a little bit of specs what this is.
So 335i and 2.3 turbo. Not much done on it, to be honest. Just cold air intake, all cats up top, and I tuned it on my dyno to 432 brake. And that's about it. And in terms of body spec, it's convertible M Sport, individual cage.
Yes. Come on then, give us the main part, that's what we want to hear. Is it as loud as the Evo? That's the main thing. She's quite loud. So, to all, it's JA Custom Tuning. I'll tag him in. Stage 2 plus. Was it with 432 brake? Sweet. So yeah, you'd push the Evo out of the boat for a bit. Well, so this is what Tom's looking at next. Okay, oh yours, yeah, convertible, isn't it? Yeah. Because otherwise they slope down more. Nice though. It's not loud. Yeah, it's not like Broadbin, so so nice. Fun club little spoiler on the back. We're a little bit of noise on here, but sweet, we're letting it turn off and we're going to go on. Right. Right guys, we are now back in Ashford. We're going to try and do a bridge run if we can without anyone getting in our way. We just have 460 Nm torque out of it. Still about just under the 180, 185. Don't think we're going to get a bridge run today, Tom. There's too many cars in front. No, we're not going to get it. We're going to do it torque. About 450 out of that. Just over 180 Nm. So yeah, we've got a lot more power, a lot more responsiveness, but I don't think we'll go any more than that, just because before we're now changing turbos and things like that. Right, we'll do a cold start actually when we get back to the Evo, because obviously that's been sitting at Tom's all day, and then home, nap, and then we're going out for one of my mate's birthdays. So yo, like and subscribe, let us know if you, obviously anything you think we can change. Obviously this is not the most exciting one of our videos, but it was just something we could get some content on. We do need to get some more bits and pieces going on, but so once we get the ramps everything in the workshop, then we can start doing a bit more DIY, as we should say. But thank you very much for watching. Peace.